So the first thing about having a bulletproof morning is you have to have enough sleep. So if you need 8 hours of sleep, then you should go to bed at least 9-10 hours before you have to wake up. So right now it's 10. Oh, it's 11:30.
Wow.
But I woke up at 10:30 and only went to bed at around 2 a.m. last night. So I'm well rested, happy, ready to start the day.
Take the advice, kids, get your sleep.
Get your sleep. And rule number 2 of a bulletproof morning is take a shot of apple cider vinegar.
I thought you were gonna say coffee.
No, I feel it in my stomach right now. Like,
It's good, isn't it?
it's burning.
Burning.
I'm not sure if I took too much or too... I have no idea. It gets your digestional tract going so that you can start flushing out yesterday's toxin and start the day afresh. Tip number 3, go out for a nice walk.
Start the day off right.
Get some fresh air.
Get you a vitamin D.
Today we had free coffees because we have been supporting them so much. We had this little card where they would give out free coffee when there's enough stamps, and they gave us 3.
Secured 3 today.
Beautiful.
Shout out to this coffee shop because they've done work here. And we're gonna go and grab some coffees. Free. Hello. Hello. Nice like Charles. Yesterday.
Working on our new cigarette video. So we have been working for about 2 hours now. Inflow, and I'm about to upload the interview that I did with Michelle Hon. Make sure to check it out. It should be out already by the time you see this, but I really enjoyed that interview. It's my first ever interview. I feel like I've saved it for a female podcaster, so I'm really glad I did it. I hope you guys enjoy it too.
That's more like it.
I scarred him the first time with century egg, and now I'm scarring him again with century egg hitan tofu.
Seems to be a common theme, no? We just try things twice. First time if you hate it, you try it again. You hate it even more. And then second time's the winner, you don't go back after that. So I figured steak is a bit of a safe bet.
Yeah. Yay, I love this sushi. It used to be Kai Sushi Grill and now it's something else. So yesterday, after giving out that 4 tips or so, I started getting cramps. So that's it for yesterday's vlog, and welcome to Monday, 24th March 2025. And right now we will be going through the chart recap. If you look at my 5.73R video, you can see the exact trade setup. But what we have here is the short into the new week opening gap at the beginning of the week itself, the Monday itself. So what we can see right now is that price on NQ have returned to the weekly opening price, while ES and YM have not. So this now have sparked a second SMT, right? So now with the SMT at the bottom, we are looking for higher prices. So what we can see is that price tapped nicely on my take profit and then moved quickly away from it back into the new day opening gap. So this is the news for the upcoming week. We have Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, and then Wednesday being a no news day. So I like to start off every week with the monthly time frame. We have March candle, this current month candle looking bearish. We have one more week to closing, and if it was to push even lower, this is the low I'll be looking at, which is September of 2024. Okay, or if it wants to move higher, then this is the divergence that I'm looking for price to target as we reach into higher prices. Okay, so right now it's already Monday in Singapore, which is Sunday in US time. We have the opening gap already given to us, and we have a nice push towards previous week's high. So I will be looking for premium PD array to be fulfilled before looking for lower prices. So on the daily time frame, we have previous week's high as well as new week opening gap. as the first target. And what we can see below is a new week opening gap that is being created right now. Okay, so I've marked out a 50% of the precision swing on 4th of March, which overlaps nicely with the next precision swing on 7th of March. So 4747. Here is the wick that I've marked out. And this itself is a precision candle because it's red here, it is green here, and it's red on YM. Yep. So if you extend that 50% out, 3 days later, you can see that this is a green candle, a red over here, and then a red on YM as well. So I'm looking for sensitivity on the 50% of this long wick, which you know in ICT terms, a long wick is also a fair value gap. Here is H4. We can see a sweep of liquidity coming right up, serving up previous week's high, previous week's high, previous week's high. And ES is already going into the new week opening gap, while the other two are still hovering. The smallest time frame I will go into right now is H1 because I only look at trades when it's New York timing and rarely on Mondays. So I do not want to be marrying myself to any trade ideas before Monday even fully play out. Price sits between previous day's high and previous week's high with new week opening gap beneath. So let's see which liquidity gets taken out first. So since Monday have news, I will be looking at the markets after news release, which is 8:30 a.m. New York. We can see that price is right above new week opening gap and right underneath previous week's high. So these are all liquidity zones that I want to see price taking out before I take any action. Vibes.
Shilajit Time. It's that time of day again.
It's Shilajit time. We made time for Shilajit.
Shilajit Time.
Come closer. Why is it so dark? Come closer.
There we go.
Baby, closer.
Miles better than the century egg though.
Hey, stop talking about century egg like that.
Listen, Stuart was not the one.
Wow, is this too much?
Never too much.
Never too much.
Cheers.
Listen.
There's something.
Listen.
Listen.
If y'all watch his video, you know that he says that all the time. Intention.
Intention. Listen.
Listen.
Listen. Oh, no way.
You need to focus. I put it under my tongue. Because there's more nerves there. You? Is it under your tongue?
Yeah. Straight into the blood supply. Oh, makes you trade better. Only profits needed after Shilajit.
Yeah, full body as per usual. See y'all at the gym.
Let's go.
So I started off the workout with deadlifts and then supersetted with single leg RDLs. But the thing is, honestly, I was not feeling the gym. You know, after 2 coffees and like Shilajit, I was pumped up. But the moment I started doing some exercises, I feel like my energy drained away from me because I'm still a girl and I'm on my period. So this is the time where you're usually a bit more tired and you just want to take more rest. And that's okay because let's count our points based on whether we show up or not, right? And then good workout or not is another thing. It's still considered a good point when you made it to the gym. Yeah. So after that, I started to just stretch and feel myself into some good feeling music. So big shout out to Michael for carrying all my stuff all day. Even though I'm a strong independent woman, I still prefer having my doors open for me, especially when I'm feeling all sorts of emotions during this hormonal period. So yeah, after like my second workout or so, I started feeling that overwhelming sadness and I started writing. So that's kind of nice that I have an outlet to really just express myself in, and it's in my Healing Joyce Tan account on Instagram. So that's where I put all my spiritual lessons whenever they come up, whether or not they are in the middle of a workout set. I let it flow, I write it down, I take the time needed to process all my emotions and my feelings. And that is why I'm just so grateful for the time freedom I have to be able to process all this without, taking drugs to numb the cramps or the emotional baggages that you have so far in your life. So just know that this kind of emotions will always come up, no matter what age you're at. You will be having lessons you need to go through. And sometimes a workout does it for you, and sometimes writing it down. The most important thing is just to set aside time for yourself so that you can process all this. You never know how they are holding you back in your trading journey. Just know that whatever you work on will eventually pay you off one way or another. And whatever it is, always make some time to check yourself out in the mirror.